institution Dean, Professor Manpreet Kaur Rajpal ji, faculty members of this institution, the staff, and really the participants who have actually made this event a success and forced us to fly down to the city of Indore. Whenever we go to any college and see that they are organizing such programs, that itself encourages us also. Because when in our days we got the admission for the LLB course, most of our family members and relatives, they thought that he was a good student. Why he is preferring LLB? It means even if you are disqualified to be known as a good student, just because you have taken admission for LLB. But nowadays, because you all have actually worked hard, and this generation and the generations thereafter, they have contributed immensely, so that anyone, whoever is opting for a profession, they are opting nowadays LLB. I have seen several IAS officers, IPS officers, or even these judges, maybe parliamentarians. You see that originally when Indian National Congress was formed and the first cabinet was also in 1952, you will find that mostly 3/4 members were lawyers. But thereafter, there was some degradation, and gradually it became a profession which was not that much respected for a period of few years. But now the glory is back, and the glory is back because of the hard work of the persons, the youth like Saurabh Bindalji, the institutions like this, and Kantilalji and Achay Bhamji's contribution, and similarly the contributions of many others. We were referring that what are the course, what is the right direction for the students of law. You take it from me, if you are studying law and if you have opted for a specific area and you start working now, there is a great possibility of you having the great name and fame. Recently, I have been given a responsibility in International Society of Indian Society for International Law, in which I am handling. There are so many committees. So one is the private international law. As vice chairman, some academic calendars are also with me. So any of your student and any of your participants, if they wishes to visit international society or even going abroad somewhere for the brief period and get some knowledge or some experience, they all are welcome. As far as mediation is concerned, Honorable Kantilalji mentioned that mediation was earlier a prevalent part of our society. You see, we have to go to the Mahabharata. When Lord Sri Krishna, he went for the mediation with Kauravas and Pandavas, and he tried his best to mediate that there should not be war. At least you give 5 villages and there will not be war. At least you can avoid this kind of unpleasant situation. That failed. Some of the critics of mediation say that even if Lord Krishna, who was the God himself, he could not mediate between the two parties, what is the future of such process? So when ultimately we examine, then we find that even if they failed, they had achieved something. And what was the achievement? Achievement was that both the sides will not be inimic to each other. In the evening, they all will be meeting each other. They will have the respect of each other. After sunset, there will not be any war. And before sunrise, there will not be any war. So nowadays, when you see that all the wars start in the night itself, so those kind of situation has been avoided. So you achieve something or other. As far as these competitions are concerned, I really congratulate you all that you all are working on some real life issues, some real cases. Earlier, I had attended few competitions, moot court competitions in 91, 92, 93. We find that those days some hypothetical issues they were brought. But now you all are vigilant, you all are working so hard, and having such a program where you achieve the knowledge of actual life, that is really commendable. I suggest you all that you continue working like this, continue doing this hard work. Whenever I am speaking, I am seeing the face of my dear friend Saurabh. He is worried because his flight is there. He has to catch a flight and he has to run from here. So I will not go into more details, but I say you all that I pray to God that you all will achieve success. And one example I will say that I belong to a fraternity and I belong to a village from in which there was no convent education. We had studied our primary education under a tree. And from there, we came to the city for the first time to study my graduation and then thereafter LLB. The language also we learned thereafter. LLB was in Hindi medium. So if I can achieve something and if I can do something, I know that you all who are at the better footing, you will achieve much, much bigger targets from us than us, and you all will be successful. This institution has produced almost 72 judges so far. That is not a small thing. It's really a great achievement for this institution. Now, your institution was earlier like a child. Today, I think they have achieved 21 years. They have become adult. So at this age, they will achieve more with the more power, more force. I recognize the presence of so many colleges, students, faculty members, staff, and also the Dean Ma'am, Achaji and Kantilalji. Your efforts and your hospitality is unmatchable. The way you attend, because I was not supposed to come, I had to participate in a program of at India Islamic Center. But when I received the invitation, I tried to adjust and ultimately I lied. But because of the delay of the flight, I could not reach on time. So I know the frustration is not only on the faces of these young lords, but also it was with me also. But I should not be made liable because it is completely as per doctrine of frustration because of the delay of flight. So thank you so much to everyone for inviting me. I will